Well, after the Meta founder Mark Zuckerberg's false claim on Lok Sabha election results stating NDA lost in polls, Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw has hit back at Zuckerberg, saying as the world's largest democracy, India conducted the 2024 elections with over 640 million voters. People of India reaffirmed their trust in NDA led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi's leadership. Mr. Zuckerberg's claim that most incumbent governments, including India in 2024 elections, lost post-COVID is factually incorrect. From free food for 800 million, 2.2 billion free vaccines and aid to nations worldwide during COVID to leading India as the fastest growing major economy, the Prime Minister's decisive third-term victory is a testament to good governance and public trust. My colleague Priyank Tripathi is joining us on the broadcast with the details. Priyank, the comment that was made by Mark Zuckerberg had a lot of chatter around it, people raising questions on the same, and clearly he got it wrong. The minister now calling it out.
Hello? Yes,
He had claimed during a podcast that none of the incumbent governments had won the election after they failed to control the COVID pandemic. But in India, it was quite clear that the people of the country once again reaffirmed and the government once again came into picture. And that is the thing which is actually creating more, social media outrage by this kind of statement coming out from the Zuckerberg himself, because the man in the he had built up the social media platform. He had very good knowledge about different countries, the demography, and the kind of political decisions that different countries had. Because these social media platforms have been using this kind of information for their own platform boosting. But in India, the situation was different. This is what has been reiterated on the social media platform X by Ashwini Vaishnaw, where he has done, in fact, a fact check of Mark Zuckerberg, where he has said that the people of India did not follow what he had said, and it is certainly wrong information that Indian government did not come into picture even after the COVID pandemic.
Okay, all right. In fact, the claim that was made by Mark Zuckerberg also made a mention of COVID, and Ashwini Vaishnaw has also spoken about the work that India had done and how India handled the COVID-19 pandemic. So in his response, Priyank, he has spoken about how India managed it with free food for over 800 million, 2.2 billion free vaccines and aid not just in the country but also to nations worldwide.
Yes, indeed. That is a fact, because over the period of, many years, what it had happened that many of the countries could fail to control the COVID pandemic. And this is what Ashwini Vaishnaw has also been pointing out, that the manner in which India held a general election, and recently we saw that the Chief Election Commissioner has also stated that it was the world's biggest election ever, the biggest number of seats, the biggest number of the voters who had come out for, if we talk about the voting percentage is concerned, and the polling station and the kind of topography India's land has. It was certainly the biggest election.
Land has. It was certainly the biggest election, which is certainly in the history of any electoral politics in any of the country. So at every moment, the Indian people came out on to the polling station. They casted their vote, and it was a very peaceful election which happened in India. And not even that. Right now, it is also about the politics which is there. That Zuckerberg has stated that any of the incumbent government could not come into picture because they failed.
Any other government except for getting it completely wrong with India, isn't it? Priyank, thank you for joining us with those details.